we work with you. What's our booking process? Very smooth. We provide you with net rates. There is no minimum booking to work with us, so you may just arrange a couple of transfer and a few tours with us. If the payment is by credit card, we send you a secure online payment link. It's few steps and the payment is done. There are no credit card fee. And of course, we have introduced a flexible terms and condition, a very flexible cancellation policy, given the time we are living in. Also remember that we do protect your commission for any additional service your clients may arrange during their stay with us, of course. Now, we have our own fleet of car and driver service. We have Mercedes V-Class, E-Class, and Mercedes Sprinter. The first picture you see on the top is our gang of drivers. And I think drivers are a very important portion of your trip, because it's the first phase that you see as you land in Croatia. And our drivers are great. Very friendly, very professional, English speaking, very knowledgeable. They would like to tell you joke about the area you're visiting or suggest that unique, nice restaurants off the beaten track. Of course, we also provide services such as rental car, and we deliver and collect your rental car, which means you are arriving in Zagreb. We take you to your hotel. When you are departing your hotel, we deliver your car outside of the hotel. You are good to go. Do your self-driving experience, and we will collect the car at the final destination. So you don't have to worry about this aspect. Also, for some part of Croatia, B-Class would not be appropriate. So we also provide with SUV service, and also helicopter transfer is very popular, especially in the south, in Dalmatia and Montenegro, which we also serve. Helicopter transfer can really save you hours in traffic jam during high season. And of course, in Montenegro and in the south of Dalmatia, there are so many luxurious hotels, and I'm sure many of your clients may want to opt for an helicopter ride, also because it gives you an aerial view of an amazing area. Now, we have our own portfolio of accommodation, very well selected hotels, ranging from 5-star to 4-star and small boutique hotel. We personally site inspect all the properties. So if you are in that situation where you have to place a big family in an hotel, you can rely on our expertise. We know the hotels, we constantly site inspect it, we know what's new, and we know the layout of the room, and I'm sure we can help you match the perfect accommodation for your clients, of course. And as well as villas, we have an amazing portfolio of selected villas, and of course, together with our sailing boat, catamarans, yacht, speedboat, and luxury yacht, we are making a great product for you, because we have been lucky enough to work this summer, because Croatia was open to international travelers, and villas and yachts were the most demanded product, of course. It's easy to self-isolate in your private villa or in your private sailing boat, private boat. Clients were looking to create a bubble around their family and their friends, and it was quite successful. So we got a great expectation for 2021, of course. And now the locals. As you see, the first pictures on top is my business partner family, the Surian family. It all started with them. They are much into classic music, and his father is a famous lyrical singer. I would say we got quite good connections around here, and those folks can also perform for your clients in a private palace. We won't tell the clients. We will just take them on a regular guided tour, and all of a sudden we take them into a private palace, and all those folks pops out and start performing a lyrical area, but also some folk music of Croatia. And of course, really, the network that we have created in those years with the locals make us shine. You can do a truffle hunting with the the Tikel family, you can meet with Mr. Milos, a winemaker, one of my favorite one, and spend some time with him. He will explain the production, and of course, you will take an amazing tour of its vineyard. Folklore, of course, wine. The wine production in Croatia is just outstanding. It's becoming more and more on the rather of the international market, but the production is small. So to test the best wine in Croatia, you have to come in Croatia. And of course, the food. I am Italian. I always say that. I'm very picky about food. Trust me, in Croatia, in Slovenia, I have no problem. I don't miss my mom because the food and the ingredients in those destinations are truly so genuine and fresh. This is the final package, the hard case package that we send to your clients upon their arrival at the first hotel. The itinerary also contains this premium box, which is a cell phone that we provide as an amenity of Leonidas Travel to all our clients. With the cell phone, you can keep in touch with us. You have free data and free phone calls within Slovenia, Croatia, and Italy, so you can get in touch with us all the time. But I'm pretty aware that market is also changing, so we are up with the technology. And for the millennium, you can absolutely count on us. If you are using Access, we can upload the itinerary on the app, and honestly, we love Access, so no worries if it's what you prefer. Now, let me give you some, I don't want to be boring, but just a little bit of geography lessons. So in Croatia, there are 3 main airports, and they are very well connected with the rest of Europe. So Zagreb, Split, and Dubrovnik. But also Venice is a great hub, and it's only 3 hours driving from Croatia. So you might want to consider also Venice as a future hub where you can maybe spend 1 or 2 nights in Venice and then proceed your trip to Croatia, Slovenia, and Montenegro. Also, Ljubljana Airport is very strategic for us. The other airports are minor airports, are more seasonal, and in some Croatia airline connects those city on a daily basis. So also those airports can be a valuable tool for according to the kind of the itinerary that clients are taking. And now some distances. I would really like for you to focus on this map, because as you see, Croatia stretch in length, and the landscape changes dramatically miles after miles. So we have the main capital, the capital of Croatia, Zagreb. From Zagreb to Istria, which is a blooming destination, it's about 3 hours driving. Plivice is about 2 hours south of Zagreb. Now, from Zagreb to Zadar, you have around 3 hours, and from Zagreb to Split, it's 4 hours. From Split to Dubrovnik, it's 4 hours, but as you notice, there is a strip of land which separates Croatia from the municipality of Dubrovnik, and that land is Bosnia, so it's not in the EU, and you have to go through passport checking. This is not going to last forever, because there is a big bridge that is being built at a record time and will connect Croatia with the municipality of Dubrovnik soon. So I'm sure that will boost the tourism in this area as well. Now, let's divide Croatia in 3 parts. The northern part, where we place Zagreb, and the Istria, the eastern part of Croatia, and then the south, also called Dalmatia. And let's see what we have in store for you. So Zagreb is the capital, and it's a very vibrant city. It has a lot of Middle European influence. The historic city center is one of the best medieval city center, preserved city center. And I would always recommend maybe to ride one of our T4 kind of model, vintage model, to drive around the historic city center of Zagreb. Also, I would recommend if you spend 2 nights also to visit the northern part. It's full of castle and like Trakošćan, Varaždin, and also it's a very important wine area like the East, Slavonia. Now, Istria, I would like to take a moment again with Istria because it's really the new hot destination in Croatia. The accommodation are outstanding. There are a number of great luxurious hotels, but also villas are available and they're very nice. And of course, Istria is, we say, a little Tuscany. It's, as you see, surrounded by sea, and the coast is it's quite long, and the countryside is so unique, so genuine. The wine, the truffles, the olive oil are the main currency in Istria. And it's really a land of wonder where I would recommend to spend at least 3 or 4 nights to explore this peninsula, this amazing peninsula. Proceeding south, we, as I mentioned, 2 hours of south of Zagreb is Plitvice National Park. It's one of the most popular national park in Croatia. It's like the Vatican of Croatia, and it's amazing. It's a chain of 16 lakes creating cascades, and you can walk along the pathway, and there are different level of difficulties, but it can be from 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours for a pro. My suggestion for 2021 is just not stop for the day for the hiking tour. Lodge, stay in a very luxurious lodge in the heart of the national park. You are just a stone thrown away from the biggest cascade. It is something that I would very recommend also because you could savor the fashion of the Lika region, which is quite interesting. Let's proceed south. Zadar. Zadar is usually on a day trip, but also you would regret it, I'm sure. Anyway, Alfred Hitchcock wrote that Zadar has the most beautiful sunset in the world. I know Dominique might complain that she's from Miami, so she might say something different, but that's what Hitchcock said, and it's truly a posh city, one of the most peculiar example of Croatia city. And the picture that you see in the bottom is the sea organ. So with the waves, it produces a constant sound. So it's very romantic. Picture yourself walking with your beloved along this boardwalk. It's truly amazing. And of course, from Zadar, it's a privileged point for sailing because right in front of Zadar are the Kornati Islands and the Kornati National Park, which is a lunar landscape. Just sail for the day and you won't regret, trust me. Proceeding south is Šibenik, one of my favorite city, and here I always stop at Pellegrini. It's the first Michelin restaurant in Croatia. It deserves 5 stars, and it's truly an Epicurean experience that you shall not miss. Also, north of Šibenik is south of Šibenik is the Krka National Park, also very nice. If you take a walk in the morning, it boosts your days, trust me. And also the little fisherman town of Skradin is very nice, and there's a winery that it's to die for. It's Bibic. You might have heard it because they export wine, and we can have a wine tasting at the winery with some molecular appetizer that the wife of Bibic is famous for. And now Split. Split is really the city that can take you back in the ancient time in a split of a second. It's full of Roman remains. The city center is built in the Diocletian Palace, and really, it's a privileged point to explore Croatia. If there were a place where I would stay long and base to explore on a daily base Croatia, it's Split. Vibrant nightlife, the second largest city in Croatia, and it's the gate to the Dalmatia Islands. So you can take a yacht for a day and reach Hvar or Brač or Scholta or Vis for a day tour. Um, and also the culinary experience in Split, it's amazing. And we are able to take you to the basement of the Diocletian Palace after visiting hour, or we can arrange a private lunch on a terrace over the Diocletian Palace. So there's endless possibility that we can arrange for you. And Hvar, that's the sunniest island in Croatia, and truly a masterpiece. The very world-class nightlife, right in front of the old town of Hvar, there are the Pakleni Islands. It's an archipelago of islet, untouched nature that you can reach by boat and enjoy a swim in a crystal blue water. Or you can explore the inland of the island with its lavender fields, or with the vineyards. Hvar has one of the most unique wines, like Dubrovnik, for example, and also inland you can maybe have a dinner with a local family. They will prepare a pekka for you, which is this method of cooking under the iron bell. It's a slow cooking, and while you are waiting, you can entertain with the talk with the local family, try taste this wine and its olive production. Amazing. And also Korčula. Korčula, it's stunning and romantic. It's a little Dubrovnik, but of course less crowded, and it has a very strong cultural aspect. And of course, I would recommend Korčula for honeymooners. There are some small boutique hotels in town, and the experience can be quite romantic. And proceeding south, we are, of course, clearly going to Dubrovnik. Here you have to stop. But now there are also, in the Pelješac Peninsula, there's something happening, because there was recently the opening of a luxurious 5-star hotel that is just stunning. And of course, Pelješac is a peninsula, one of the most famous wine region. The king of all the grape here is the Plavac Mali, the small blue. And of course, all the winemakers will be happy to invite you to their winery, taste their wine, have a conversation about wine. It's all about wine in the Pelješac Peninsula. At the in the top south, in the south of the Pelješac Peninsula is Stone. It's a medieval town surrounded by wall. By the way, the second longest wall after China. So if you're brave enough, take a hiking. I wait. I stay in town and wait for you. But also Stone is famous for the salt pound, and also for this blue lagoon where they farm oysters. And you can sail with a wooden boat from the town of Stone, reach one of those platforms that you see on the picture, and learn how they grow oyster, and you can taste oyster directly on spot, which is my favorite part of the tour. Also with the wine, it's always a little bit tricky to go back, but absolutely amazing experience. And we can privatize one of these platforms also for a private lunch. It will be very successful. And now Dubrovnik, of course. What can I say about Dubrovnik? It's the pearl of the Adriatic. And really, it has luxurious hotels along the coast, amazing villas, and I will send you a follow-up with some new villas and some new products that we have around this area. You'll be impressed. I will also send you some video. I'm sure clients will say that's exactly where I'm heading next. And of course, the experience in Dubrovnik are endless. You can take an helicopter tour, or you can take a buggy safari. You can take the cable car and go up and enjoy one of the most stunning view I've ever seen. Of course, all this is possible thanks to the knowledge that we put together, the trip that me, George, and the team take all the time to meet with supplier, to be updated with what is news, and we have some experience. So I'm sure what we have selected matches perfectly for your clients. So I thank you very much for your time. And this is my contact. Feel free to contact me anytime. And what else shall I say, Dominique?
Thank you, Alberto. If you want to switch off your presentation so we can see the video a little bit bigger.
Yes.
Huh? And then I don't know if anybody, I don't see any question because it was again so much detail, so I don't see what could be missing.
Huh? Yeah, I felt a little bit useless, to be honest, this time.
Well, at this point, Giorgio, Dominique, and my dear friends, I would really propose a toast for the end of this 2020, and we are looking forward to a great 2021. I'm sure it cannot be worse.
Cheers.
Cheers. Perfect. It was a little early for me, but you see.
Yeah, I mean,
it's only 2 p.m., 2:30, yeah?
Hey, your song, Giorgio, you have to play the song. That's right. They were expecting the song.
You're right.
Yes, Bruce, you're asking any song
we got
to
already too much wine.
Che bella cosa, una giornata e sole, l'aria serena dopo una tempesta, per l'aria fresca pare già una festa. Che bella cosa una giornata e sole, ma nato sole, più bello in oh sole mio, sta in fronte a te. Oh sole mio, sta in fronte a te, sta in fronte a te. Done.
Bravo!
Remind everybody, I see that Giorgio is under my name. Remind everybody that I'm the worst singer in the world.
No, Alberto sang.
Thank you so much. And
very lovely.
A little fun as well, you know.
We will be sending the recording, of course, to all the participants.
All right. So
I read excellent singing.
Antonio, you said excellent singing. So buenas tardes, bonsoir, au revoir. And
let's travel as soon as possible, when possible. Yes.
I think everyone is ready. Everyone is
I know. I got my luggage. I take care of my luggage. I go say hello to my luggage and I tell her, oh, don't worry, I'll take you out.
That's a good thing to do. Yeah,
I know. Cuddle your luggage.
Thank you everyone for joining us, whoever you join or register or whoever has joined us directly on Facebook. It was a pleasure to be with you today. So buenas tardes. Thank you. Au revoir.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye.
Ciao.